A Rolex tells time. So does a $50 watch. A Ferrari gets you from one place to another. So does a Toyota. Yet millions of people spend fortunes on one and ignore the other. Why? Because what they are buying is not a product, it is status. Status is one of the oldest currencies in human history. Long before money existed, humans lived in tribes. Within every tribe, some individuals had more influence, more resources, and more social value than others. Status determined who was respected, who was followed, who had access to opportunities, and even who was chosen as a partner. Thousands of years later, the world has changed, but human psychology has not. We still seek recognition. We still compare ourselves to others. And we still care deeply about where we stand in the social hierarchy.
The word hierarchy is used by everyday people to describe a wide array of circumstances. This must indicate that hierarchy is very broad, much broader than our history class teaches us. It reigns over the numerous contexts of many aspects of our lives. The formal definition of hierarchy is a social organization based off of higher and lower ranks, authority, and power. But think about all of the everyday aspects that hierarchy affects, that hierarchy governs. Something even as seemingly minimal as the social ladder at high school reflects hierarchy. Why does there always have to be a body of individuals on the so-called bottom and a select group on top? When one thinks further, hierarchy is everywhere. It governs the body of the Catholic Church, from the Pope to the bishops, to the cardinals, to the priests, to the deacons, all the way down to the laity. It governs the body of the U.S. military, from generals to privates. It governs our society, from the wealthy to the poor, the royal to the common.
More than a century ago, economist Thorstein Veblen observed something remarkable. People often buy expensive things, not because they are useful, but because they are visible. The higher the price, the stronger the signal. He called this phenomenon conspicuous consumption. Today, entire industries are built upon it. Luxury brands understand this better than almost anyone. They know that people rarely buy expensive products because they need them. People buy them because of what those products communicate. A luxury watch says success. A luxury car says achievement. A luxury handbag says exclusivity. These products become signals. Signals that tell a story about the person who owns them. And that story is often more valuable than the product itself.
I'll have a sausage McMuffin with egg and cheese. $3.17 is a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. The market's down this morning, so I think I'll pass up the $3.17 and go with the $2.95.
As investor Warren Buffett once said, "Price is what you pay, value is what you get." In luxury markets, however, the relationship becomes more complicated because the price itself becomes part of the value. The more difficult something is to obtain, the more desirable it often becomes. This is why Rolex does not simply manufacture watches, it manufactures prestige. Ferrari does not merely sell cars, it sells rarity. Hermès does not sell handbags, it sells access.
For me, Hermès is about longevity, it's about relationship, collective.
Tennis, humility.
The know-how.
Heritage, simplicity.
Scarcity creates value. Exclusivity creates demand. Status creates profit.
What fascinates me in the world is there are so many things which we think we understand and we think we know what our motivation is and where we may be wrong. And this is a Pascal quote, toothpaste, okay? If I asked everybody, why do you clean your teeth? You get the stock answer, which is all about dental health, hygiene, avoidance of decay, all that sort of stuff. If you actually look at when people clean their teeth, first thing in the morning, yes. Before a date, always. After lunch, never. The main motivation is actually fear of bad breath. It's entirely vanity, not dental health. Now that actually leads me to, now if you want proof of that, think about it. Why else is 95% of toothpaste flavoured with mint?
Advertising executive Rory Sutherland has spent years studying how people perceive value. One of his central observations is that value often exists in the mind before it exists in the product. Luxury brands understand this perfectly. They do not compete on functionality, they compete on perception. And perception can be incredibly powerful.
In the search for wonder, there are no endings, only new beginnings.
Discover unexpected wonders.
Jeff Bezos once said, "Your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room." Luxury products work in much the same way. A logo, a watch, a car, a handbag. These objects continue speaking long after their owners stop talking. They silently communicate wealth, success, taste, and social position. The conversation happens without language, and perhaps that is the most fascinating part of the entire system. Status is invisible, yet people dedicate their lives to pursuing it. Entire industries exist to manufacture it. Entire marketing strategies are designed around it. Entire fortunes have been built upon it. Because in the end, luxury is not about owning something others cannot afford. It is about owning something others desire. And that difference changes everything.